Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And this time I have a 2017 Nissan Qashqai 1.5 diesel automatic Techna being the spec. This is the version before the 2017 revision, which has just come out. Um, you'd have to kind of um, you'd have to look deeply to kind of spot the differences, but there is some, and I'll explain what they are as we go around. Let's go further around the car. As you can see, it's ink blue. It has these very nice double spoke 18-inch alloys. Um, it's in ink blue, and I have to say I had the first generation Qashqai, so it's interesting to compare. Go around the back. It's just a clean back end, as in design wise. Open the boot. You can see inside there's just the shell. These are tinted. We'll open the boot and have a look. It has got keyless entry, and in a recess where the boot button is, there's another little button where you press to unlock, and then we'll open the boot. Quite spacious boot. Now Nissan invented this segment of car. This car replaced replaced two cars called a Primera, which was a sedan, and an Almira, which was a hatch. And you can see big boot. Got tethering points here on the side. Just hold on, last thing. And you've got this floor is flexible, so it's got that flat load area, but if you lift this board sort of down, you can segment, partition, that's better, the boot, so you've got a deeper space there, and then you've got the space back there, or you can just take them out completely and have a, if you want, and that's each put it back. So as I said, this replaced two cars, and people thought Nissan were a bit crazy, thinking, why are people going to buy a jacked up hatchback thing for? Well, those people were wrong, because people did, and they bought loads of the thing and made Nissan seriously large amounts of money. Now for the UK and Europe, these cars are actually built here in the UK. Not sure where the American versions are built. In America, this is called the Nissan Rogue. We also have another car called the X-Trail, but in America that's called the Rogue Sport, and basically that's 7 seats. Let's have a look in the back. Oh, a bit more. Close the boot. On the side. Now this being the Techna version, it's got full leather interior. I should say you don't get the Mickey Mouse child seat. That belongs to my niece Heidi, and I don't think she'd be too impressed if loads of people started having them. But yeah, in America, not just rusted. I do apologise about that. In America, there is 5 and 7 seat Rogue and Rogue Sport, panoramic, as you can see. And yeah, so like I said, Nissan invented this segment, and everybody, I'll switch camera so you can see me. Hello. So, as I said, Nissan invented this segment, and everybody has a crossover these days. And basically, it's the biggest segment in the car market at the minute, certainly here in Europe. And there's the likes of the Kia Sportage, the Hyundai Tucson, the Volkswagen Tiguan, Honda CR-V, Mazda CX-5, Ford Kuga, or Escape as you guys in America call it. Now the CX-5 is probably the sportiest handling one out of those. The Qashqai / Rogue is probably the most comfortable, and that goes for the first generation too. The first generation was really comfortable, and this one is as well. It's very refined, very comfortable, and that's probably the main differences between all of them. This one's the comfortable one, and all the others seem to be comfortable / sporty. So let's get out and have a look in the front. Nothing really to see in the back. It's just the normal. You get the armrest. I should show that actually. Armrest with a couple of cup holders. That's about it. But yeah, it's comfortable like here. That's the space. Now, let's look in the front. Hey, as I said, it's very nicely laid out in here. It's not button heavy. It's got a 7-inch display there with cameras. Was started up as the button there to start it. Put on the brake. Start it off. Get some air going. So it's got dual zone aircon. With these down here. Nice satisfying click them, I like that. On the screen, going to reverse. On the screen there is a reversing camera. This being the Tecna, you do get 360-degree cameras, which are really cool. You also get blind spot monitoring. You get lane departure warnings. It's got more beeps than a spaceship, to be honest, but it's, there's nothing intrusive. But yeah, so we'll go back into park. Actually, while we're on about this automatic, you look at that stick. That looks like a manual stick. Automatic sticks are normally little, and just like a tiny lever. But this, and it's got a clunk to it. If you listen, it's like a mechanical clunk to it, and that's gonna. You pull it all the way down here to drive, and then across, it's got anti-U-Pal. You can go up and down the gears. Well, it's actually a CVT gearbox. So technically hasn't really got gears. It's just got the CVT with the little steps in it. So it's got infinite amount of gears, but Nissan have put little steps in it to make it feel like a normal automatic. And a lot of people slate this gearbox. Personally, I don't think it's too bad. I think you need to have a drive of it before you kind of make up your mind. If you go reading all the reviews, you'll not get it because you'll think it's really bad, but it really isn't. It's actually quite nice. This is a 1.5 diesel, about 110 horsepower. Over in the States, you guys get the 1.6 petrol and the 2.5 petrol, I think. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, you can see it's all leather. That seat, by the way, is not electrically adjustable. which is ridiculous to me. I don't know why. This is like the top of the range one, and they don't even put electric passenger seat. Well, it was the top of the range one. It's not anymore, but I'll go into that in a second. But yeah, no, it's got lane departure. It's fully loaded. It's really nice. Like I said, it's still the most comfortable crossover, and it's still the best-selling crossover here in the UK, and it's overtook the Nissan Altima as the best-selling car for Nissan in America too. So that says something. But yeah, the revisions are more soundproofing and more, let me retry that, better perceived quality. Now the plastics in here are by no way bad, but Nissan want this car to go up against the likes of the BMW X1, BMW X1, Audi Q3, and they've kind of added an extra top trim, which is called the Techno Plus, to kind of do that, and that adds Bose sound system. It adds quilted Napa leather and things like that. Don't quite know if it's worth getting it, but you know, if you want to get it, then it's totally up to you. But across the range, the plastics and the materials have got a better perceived quality about them, so that can only be a good thing. But like I said, this car here in Europe especially, there was loads of competitors. Even its sister car, which is the Renault Kadjar, however you say it, is actually based on this car. Renault and Nissan have an alliance, and basically Renault say that everything that you see about the Kadjar, don't know how you say it, is different to the Qashqai. Everything you don't see is the Qashqai. So that's not a bad thing, because everything you don't see is good. Platform's good, suspension's good, engines are good. So, you know, it's not a bad thing. So it's horses for courses. You know, there's lots of these things to pick from, and it's down to you what one you like the look of, what one works for you the best. Some you can get the 7 seats, some are just 5 seats like this. And like I said, there's loads to choose from, but especially here in Europe, this is the best selling crossover for a reason, and that's because it's good. And yeah, there's probably better ones, like the CX-5, like I said, handles better. The Ford Escape handles better, slightly bigger, but I guess this is kind of the default choice for people, and it's a default choice for a reason, and that's because it's good. So yeah, so I mean, like I said, this is the 1.5 diesel, so I mean, it's, you can hear the fan pretty much, but that's the engine, so it's pretty insulated, to be fair. Do it again. Go on the outside and let you have a listen. So there you go. It's not loud or anything. So yeah, that is the 2017 Nissan Qashqai, and I hope that you have enjoyed my video. Let's switch off. Close the door. So yeah, there you go. The